a very difficult time for me, because I had to sort of deal with what I thought was failure. I was practicing giving my job talk. I was a postdoctoral fellow, and I was very insecure. And so I thought, to give my job talk, and so this was a practice talk in front of a research group of my lab I was in at Yale and other people in the research group. So that's in common. You have a research group and associated research groups, from the same affiliation in the department or something. And so I was giving my talk. So I thought, being insecure, okay, no one will believe me until I tell them every last experiment of every single thing that I possibly did, and I cram it all in so that they see how much work I did and how convincing all the data was. So I gave this really awful talk. It was really awful at the end, and I could tell it was awful, because everyone's, and so I felt so discouraged and so terrible about it. And I thought, this is it. I'll never be able to, get a job and so forth. And it was very interesting, because then you realize how important it is to have a supportive research environment of people who understand things. So there was a person visiting, a faculty member, and she came by and she said, "I'm going to teach you how to give a good talk." Right? And because I was really in tears, I was really thinking, oh my gosh, this is it, it's the end, right? So it was very important to see somebody, how somebody would reach out. And she had nothing to gain from it. She was visiting a scientist on a sabbatical where you come and visit for a year from a different place. But she realized, here I was, a young scientist who needed some help in this, skill. And so she took me and made me practice my talk, and I got a job at Berkeley, so it can't have been too bad, right? So she really did a good job. So that was a very dark time for me, because I was totally convinced that, I didn't have the ability. And I had a good advisor, a postdoc advisor, who also at some point came and said, look, you are a good scientist. So you can feel very, insecure, and I had to get past this somehow. Maybe I would have done it by myself, but I kind of think it would have been much harder had there not been some good people who around you.